Hello, welcome to this video. In this video, we'll go over the 2019 May SAT exam, section 4, question 34. All right, so it's kind of wordy for this question, so you might want to pause the video and quickly read the question before we start. So, assuming that you have finished reading, so there are a few important few pieces of information here in the question. So I'm going to highlight them. So we're going to make 15 batches of oatmeal cookies and one cake. The cake will require 1/4 bag of flour. The baker needs a total of more than 3, but less than 4 bags of flour. So what is the possible value of the fraction of a bag of flour required for each batch of cookies? The difficult part of this problem is that there are a lot of pieces, okay? You have to really understand how these pieces all come together. The cake is kind of distracting, so it's very important that, hey, let's get the cake out of the way first, because we want to focus on the cookie, right? And we know that the cookie or the cake is going to require 1/4 bag of the flour. So if we take that amount of flour out of the whole plan, that means the cookies, 50 batches of cookies, is going to require us to have 2.75 bags of flour, okay, at least of that amount. But definitely less than 3.75. This is how we make 15 batches of cookies, okay? 15 batches of cookies. But we just want to know how much flour that we will use for one batch of cookies. So we just want to find x in this case. So to do that, let's go ahead and divide 15 on all the items here. Then we have x right here, and you should have 0.183 on the left, and you would have 0.25 on the right. Okay, so this inequality shows you that, hey, you know, to make one batch of cookie, you only need to get 0.183 bags of flour. At least that amount, or somewhere less than 1/4 bag of flour, and that's all we need. Okay, that's all we need. So how do you put the number? You can put any number in between these two values, just not these two values, because it is just less, x is less than 0.25 but greater than 0.183. It's not equal to any of these two numbers. So if you say, can I just put a 0.2 or just 0.2, and I would say, yeah, sure, go ahead. So you can just say 0.2. Okay, if you want to be quick and straightforward, that's it. That's the answer. 0.2 is great. So any number that you put in here, the computer, the grader, would know what you're putting, and as long as you put the number in between these two values, you are all set. Okay, so this is not really a hard problem in terms of the mathematics. It's more about the understanding of the situation, the word problem. So making sure that we just want to focus on the cookies. So let's not worry about the cake at the very beginning. We take the amount of flour used by the cake out of the way, and so we can focus on the amount of flour used by the cookies. And since the number originally is for 15 batches of cookies, so we need to divide by 15 so that we can get how much flour will be used for only one batch of cookies. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Hope you understand this problem. Okay.
Do you want some extra credit? If you do, subscribe our channel. I promise you will learn a lot more and get extra credit from that. If you have any question, please make sure that you email us at goodacademics@gmail.com. If you have any question in math, science, or education, just send them in and we will do our very best to resolve your problems. And I thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope that you will continue to learn a lot more through our channel. See you soon.